Hey, it's lit. Welcome to RGTP. You already know the drill. We got some money tips and some money facts on the stock market with Mr. Dan and a special guest. I'll give you the floor. You come switch with me, man. You come up, get in front of the camera. Yes, sir. Y'all come talk it up. We're gonna help y'all make some money with some investors, with some people that are into the stock market.
Devin don't know much
Hold
about
on.
it.
You know this man's about to make you some money when he comes in looking like this. Button up. Where's the tie, man? Where's the tie at? We need the tie to go with
I had a little something to do before I got here today, you know.
My boy Drizzy is the one who knows about the stock market. But
You know, Greg.
no, but I made some money off DraftKings last week. If you guys know about the options market, that's the way to make money right now. I don't know how to explain options. Real easy if you put your mind to it. But it takes some learning. It's the options are the gambling of the stock market. Like you can put money in, like Devin said, and watch it grow and forget about it. But if you want to make money now and like make money tomorrow, options is the way to go. But you'll also lose that money the same quick way that you'll.
It's all about research, though.
Yeah, like you got to do a lot of research, and you got to be tolerant to losing money because if you're not, you're gonna cry.
like gambling.
It is like gambling. There is gambling, but there's control to it. I mean, I akin it to blackjack. Like slots is pure gambling. Like, there's no control. You put your money in, you flip a switch, bro. You either win or you don't.
Yeah.
Like blackjack, it's kind of the same thing. You put your money in, you win or you don't. But you can kind of be like, "Oh, I stay."
Out of control.
You have some element of control, and then whatever the dealer can hit 21, and you have 20, whatever, bro. Like,
kind of can't control that
part. You can't control that.
That's like the thing with the options. That's like, you know, it's almost like a day trading. You have to look at it every single day, stay on top of it, because if you don't, then like if you don't pull at the right time, you're gonna lose that money. That
the same thing with the options. Like I could be up $100 1 minute, $10. 10 minutes goes by, I'm down $100. So you have to be quick with it. But there's different factors to look into, like the theta of the option itself, the contract. If I were to explain it in full detail right now, I think I'd overwhelm a lot of the viewers. But I could give you some tickers to look at for the long run. You're probably going to want to look at a ticker called OCGN, who has a vaccine coming out, who is going to get approved by the World Health Organization in the next couple of weeks. So if they get approved, big money there. Who else is looking at pretty good plays coming up? Like I said, I made money on DraftKings. They had some good earnings. Dude, Tesla, always good.
Tesla and Apple, those are my top two.
Apple has a new pay feature where you can kind of buy stuff in the App Store, but pay as you go. So that will increase the revenue for the long run. So if you just put money in Apple and like let it sit, I guarantee you'll just make money. But you have to put money in and then wait for it to go. So you know what I mean?
That's like the slow accumulation.
Yeah, that's the slow accumulation of it.
Stocks like Tesla and Apple are slow builders. They're not day trading stocks. They're like ones you gotta let them put in. But it has to be a decent amount. Otherwise, you're gonna be gaining cents on the day instead of hundreds or tens or 20s.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody waiting on Doge, right?
The most I think Louis was about to ask me what's the most I made on a single trade. The most I made on a single trade was $1,500. It sounds pretty good. It was when I can talk about the GameStop.
I was about to say, don't say GameStop.
No, I made money on a space trade, a ticker called Space, SPCE. I bought an options contract that was worth $400, and they had some unicorn news that they were successful on a space flight, like the same day that I bought it. So their stock went from like $35 to like $50. So my contract value went from $400 to like $1,500, and I sold it. So I made like $1,300 profit in a single day. That never happens. You know what I mean? Like that's some rare shit that you got to get so lucky. And I was just starting out into the options market, and I thought I was so good. Bro, I'll be a millionaire. Bro, I'm doing this twice a week. I'll be a bazillion.
A year later, he's only made that 1,500.
Yeah, I turned 2,500 into 5,000 in like 7 months, and now I'm down to like $3,000.
Well, that's the thing with stocks. It's for the most part, it's a slow builder. You don't want to. It's something you just invest in and then you wait for in your future to pull out of. It's not for like right now.
It's so hard.
You still need to go get a job.
Everybody's trying to cheat the stock market.
You think you figured it out, and then it whacks you right in the face, bro. I'm telling you.
You're like, yeah, this could be my job.
Yeah.
Psych, unemployment.
Yeah. What are y'all talking about, man? Reddit's got this down pat. You want your stock tips? You want to learn the stocks, man? Go to Reddit. Isn't that what started the GameStop?
Reddit bets, man. Exactly.
Reddit.
I got a lot of information from there too. It's not a bad spot, but you gotta be able to pick the gems out of there.
Yeah, never go at the top of the list. You gotta scroll down. Wait till you find like the hidden ones.
Yeah, you gotta pick the gems out.
Because that's what happens, right? You guys all like water down the market if you're all just investing in one thing, right? Because it's like thousands of people pumping in one.
Exactly.
You gotta get the right one. You gotta.
So the research comes in handy because you want to try to find something that's up and coming, like he did with his.
Yeah.
And if you maybe invest into it, it can pop up, or maybe it won't. But it's like those weed stocks back in the day, like 10 years ago, weed stocks were selling for a penny.
Yeah.
A penny, and the people that invested in them now, a few $1 million.
Yeah, there's Curaleaf's popping up and fucking all of that shit. Bitcoin's out now.
Bitcoin in 2012.
Yeah. Everybody.
Doge to the moon.
Doge to the moon. That's really what made me start seeing all this shit. The
Dogecoin
blew up. That's really where I saw that. You got Dogecoin, Dan?
No, see, I lost on Dogecoin. I lost because it was going up. It was going up, so I decided I was like, all right, everyone's doing it. I put some money into it. Pretty sure I gained like almost $800 on it, and then I didn't look at it for a bit because I don't know as active as Dan is. And then I went back and looked at it. It dropped down like 300, and I was like, oof, maybe I should pull out. I didn't. Dropped down another like 300-400.
Oh my god!
And it hasn't gone back up since. But I'm just letting it sit. Dude.
Going up now.
Going up now. They put a coin on the moon. That's what they said they're gonna do. So.
The thing with cryptocurrency, it's really that's a gambling on top of gambling.
It's literally
gambling. It's just like it's not an official currency yet. Even though Tesla was Elon Musk was talking about starting to accept Bitcoin as a form of currency for Tesla.
Yeah.
Or he's also talking about creating its own currency.
Isn't there NFL players that are accepting their pay in like Bitcoin?
Yeah, I forget who it was. But yeah, there were him, and then you got Dinwiddie in the NBA as well. Talking about
Dinwiddie, that's insane. The NBA player signed his $62 million. No, his last deal with the Brooklyn Nets, he said, and talked to like his agents and everything, and they decided they were going to pay his contract instead of US dollars, they were going to convert it and pay him in cryptocurrency. Like that's what he's going to get paid.
For that last year that he was injured?
Yeah.
Yo,
it's not perfect because he already has a shitload of money.
Yeah, so now he can just cryptocurrency.
He can just leave that in like the thing and just let it build and do its own thing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
You said Tesla was going to start accepting cryptocurrency. I saw Amazon as well was going to talks of accepting cryptocurrency. Yo,
of course, Amazon.
I wouldn't be surprised. They make so much money shipping shit, anyways. I mean, why not?
They're taking over the mail-in UPS system.
Basically, Jeff Bezos about to take over the moon.
Dude,
Bezos is about to take over the world.
How much money just to fly into the atmosphere and come back down?
And then he thanked all of us.
Okay.
And then he came down and thanked all of us. Like, thank you to all my Amazon customers.
Thanks, Beyonce.
Like, you guys are the reason.
If you ever want to ride, it's only going to be $5 million. Like,
So this is where we say you're welcome. You're welcome, Bezos. You're welcome.
My girl got like a quarter of those sales. So I was on fucking Amazon.
That should be like a free ticket for half of us.
I know, right?
Sheesh.
We've already invested so much money. Just help us out, Bezos. Come on, just take us for free.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it.
Eddie, what's been the worst so far, other than you losing a bunch of money on Dogecoin? Where else you lost like
the worst trade I've had.
Yeah.
I took a $500 loss on this company called Neo, who's like a competitor to Tesla, who makes electric cars, Chinese car electric vehicles. I also did another option contract trade, and I was expecting it to go to like $55, and I bought it when the stock was at 54. I was like, all right, it's probably going to go up, because they have earnings coming up, and I think they're going to do pretty good. And the next day the market just crashed, and I woke up and Neo's at like $45. I'm like, there goes all my fucking money, bro! Bang, $500 gone down the drain. Like overnight, $500
Overnight.
gone.
Stop.
Half a grand.
That's a casino trip.
Oh yeah, bro.
Overnight.
Gone.
I feel like the only thing that makes you feel a little better about it is knowing that that's like invested money that you invested into it. So like you went out and had to work a whole day for that 500.
That's true.
It's just disheartening to wake up and money just.
And then what? Like
it can go back up.
Go back up.
Yeah,
while you're in it. So.
Yeah, but you risk it going down further. So
Exactly.
now you're
more
turmoil of like, do I just get rid of it to cut my losses, or do I hope that it goes back up?
Like you pull it out and then next day it soars back up.
And you're like, fuck.
Yeah, then that also
that's the gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, do I use my last $50 in chips on this last hand?
Yeah.
And then the guy next to you does, and he gets blackjack, but you were supposed to get it first.
Right.
And you're like, fuck.
Same thing.
Same thing. I see the blackjack comparison.
Right. Yeah.
Do y'all use Robinhood, Webull, Ameritrade on your phone, or what do y'all use to invest?
I use Ameritrade, E-Trade, and Robinhood. Robinhood's the one I just put money in. I don't actually like do anything with. I just kind of let it do its thing, pick a few stocks or whatever. The E-Trade and Ameritrade are the ones like I actively more look into and try to keep up on, because they're more official in my opinion. Like Robinhood's like the Cash App version of like freaking stocks in my opinion. So it's for like beginners. If you're just not sure what you want to do, if you just want to mess around, you want to try investing, it's a great way to start. Just still be smart.
So do you put like $30-$40 in and it just dumps it in on certain stocks for you?
And, so they give you 2 free stocks when you first open up an account on there.
Yep.
They're nothing major, but they still give them to you. But whatever money you dump in, you can buy the stocks. They're limited. They don't have every stock in the world, so you gotta kind of figure it out. And that's where you go do your research. What's the better ones to like invest into and stuff? Same thing with the cryptocurrency. You just gotta figure out on your own, like what risk are you willing to take to do it.
Yeah. All right, Dan, to wrap us up, give them one play. What's the one big play to go for this week? Dan's weekly play. What you looking at, Dan? What's been on the way?
A good infrastructure play is Cisco. We're probably looking at Cisco for September 19th. They're looking to sign the infrastructure bill. And that includes $65 billion for cybersecurity. So if Biden signs that bill, Cisco is probably going to the frickin' moon. They're at $55 trading right now. So if Biden gives $65 billion to the cybersecurity industry, Cisco is going to be a part of that. And I think they're going to go to $60. So if you load up on $57 contracts for September, let me tell you,
you have a pretty nice flip.
Let him tell.
Nice little Christmas bonus.
They're about $100 a piece, so if you buy a couple of them.
Buy like 7.
There you guys go.
Buy a couple of them.
You heard
September 19th.
That was money tips with RGTP.
Hey, money tips RGTP, you know.
CSCO is the ticker.
Stay tuned. I'm gonna tag Dan in this. Once we get this loaded up on Twitter, y'all can find Dan. Y'all
See how it goes.
His own content. I know Dan be around. Obviously, Dan uses all his apps. Dan be on Reddit. I know Dan be on Discord too.
Oh yeah, facts.
Dan be plugged in, man.
Yeah.
He's the social media guru.
You know. So if you guys do enjoy this, please let me know. I'll make sure to get some more Dan time on here. Get y'all some more money. You know.
Yeah.
Get y'all some money. I'm gonna switch back here. Come back into frame. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna end this week's episode. We'll be back next week with some more topics, obviously. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, notification bell, turn on the noties, follow on every social media you can find us on. Upload weekly videos. Just trying out different things for you guys. Still got to make some more improvements for y'all. Jeremy's on the water jug challenge.
Comment and tell me what you think is in here. First person to guess and comment correctly gets $10 from me personally on Cash App.
You know if someone's gonna say it's like rum.
Hey, anybody can say whatever it is. It's brown like Hennessy. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. Love y'all. Stay safe.
Word.